know it's reality. Let Supercab get you transported to anywhere you want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this, and I know you are too. Use Supercab today and be happy. Bye. What if I told you?
Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised. When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shot. With your phone, that is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
Cab service you can book right now in Jalingo. Sounds like a dream, right? No, it's reality. Let Supercab get you transported to anywhere you want to go in Jalingo, and let them also run your errands for you while you sit at the comfort of your home. And guess what? It is affordable, reliable and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store. I'm so excited for this.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do you do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised. When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call.
It was a different experience entirely. So after I learned this instrument, and he guided me actually. Give me guidance on how to go about it. And that was it. So he came in from Lagos to Abuja, you know. And then when I went back to school, it was a desire in my heart actually. I wanted to really play that instrument that guy played. I don't even know the name of the instrument.
Your mind was already...
Yes.
Wow.
So around school, in the school environment, I was just walking one day in the evening, and then I saw a banner of a music school. And then part of the instrument that is being taught in the school is saxophone. And I was like, wow, let me seize that opportunity. Is that God talking to me? And then I went, enrolled. You know, I was schooling and I was schooling. So carrying the two along, it was lovely. Funny enough, I used my school fee to buy my first saxophone.
It's actually funny.
Yes,
and he's not in any way advising anybody
no,
to
not
use
at
his
all.
own school fees
Not
to do
at all,
this.
not
This came
at
out
all.
of passion.
Out of passion, yes, sir, out of passion. And you know, when I got that, how I was able to pay my school fees is something I can't explain. But it was paid. I never owed the school at any point in time. And the rest, they say, is history. And
Wow.
here we are.
You know, you're sharing something very, very important, and I am super excited that talented people are also connected to what we are doing, and this will go a long way to shape and guide most of our young people. Sometimes it's not just for you to take decisions, but you are guided along the road.
Yeah.
It's very, very important that you do that. Okay, now let's look at you. For how long have you been doing this? For how long? Because there was actually a starting time compared, as in from then to now. Let's look at it. How long have you been doing this?
Yes, saxophone specifically. I started learning the saxophone 2010.
2010.
2010. I started learning the saxophone 2010. Yes. So I can boldly say 15 years.
15 years. Wow.
15 years.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Now, quickly, just share your worst moment with us, like the worst experience you've ever had. The worst experience you've ever had, like with the saxophone. The worst experience.
I still can't forget that
Wow.
experience.
I just got that deep breath that you had, like, ah.
All right, so
How was it?
I was invited for a program outside the state. And the journey to the to the place of the program, my saxophone got distuned. And I got there that evening. The program was the same day. So coming up stage, just to start playing, and then my sax was distuned.
Wow.
It was my worst experience ever.
My goodness.
And thank God for grace. Thank God for grace.
Mm.
I would never want to have that experience again. I would never.
Wow, that's beautiful. So what did you do when you came out from that mess? What did you do?
Yes,
like, You know, why I'm asking this question is because sometimes some people, once they find themselves in a particular challenge and they're able to skate through or escape, they feel comfortable, they feel relaxed, and stuff like that still repeat. So what did you do that actually gave you a higher point than where you were before?
Yes. All right. So while on stage, I discovered that my sax was distuned, and if I would continue playing, I would sound like Elena.
Wow.
Because a note distuned on the sax will scatter your entire play. So by the help of God, I am a vocalist as well. Yes, I am a vocalist. So I did vocals, and God helped us. He was present. God was present in this meeting, and he was glorified above all. And thank God for my host, who I explained what happened, and he understood.
Wow.
It was a 3-day program, and I featured all through.
Wow.
Glory to God.
Oh, that's amazing. We've been discussing with Liberty Bayam, a saxophonist to the call, someone that has been doing this for 15 years. You agree with me that he's no longer a novice in this particular field. I am super excited with the journey so far, and I know that, yes, Liberty is better than what he used to be, based on what he is telling us. So, viewer, right now, we'll just go in on a quick break. When we come back, we'll be giving you other important things that you need to know. We'll be going on a quick break right now. When we come back, we'll be giving you what you need to know. So, let's see some of the ministrations that Liberty has had in the years past. And from there, we'll also be touching part of the saxophone. We'll be touching part of the saxophone. We'll be looking at it and how it is being used. I don't know from your angle where you're viewing us, where you're seeing us, you can learn from that distance. I don't know how fast you will be. But for me, in the studio, I would definitely learn something this evening. So let's have a quick break. We'll come back. The program will continue. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is still Taraba Raw Talent on some TV, together with Liberty Banyam, a multi-talented guy. And guess what? He's a Taraban. Are we not proud of him? We are proud of him, yes. We're proud of Liberty Banyam for what God has used him to do, and God is still using him. All right. So we will continue from where we stop. And guess what? We have amazing questions, and we're going to have amazing experiences on this very show. Liberty is already set with something in his sense. Let's get to know what Liberty is holding. All right, Liberty, let's get to know what you're holding and how it's being used. I don't know, maybe in the course of the program, I will be connected to what is happening, and guess what? I will start using the instrument as well. Let's hear you. Let's know what you're holding and how it's been arranged, please.
All right, this is a saxophone. This is an alto saxophone. In the family of saxophone, this is an alto saxophone.
All right.
And it's an E-flat instrument.
E-flat instrument.
Yes, it's an E-flat instrument. It's also a wind instrument.
Okay.
And this is an intermediate.
When you say wind
instrument.
Wind instrument.
Yes, sir.
You blow into the wind.
You blow wind into it.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, please.
Yes, all right. So this is an intermediate saxophone. We have the beginners, we have the intermediate, we have the professional, and their durability determines which class they fall in.
All right.
So basically, this is an alto saxophone.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So if you want to play, will you just start? You say wind, blow. Wind. Will I just blow the wind and and
Yes.
something is, and sound will come out, or there are things that you need to do
Yes,
to actually get that sweet sound?
There are a lot of things. I think the school I went to for the basic course, it took me 6 months.
Okay, 6 months for the basic.
For the basic.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
For the basic, as far as saxophone is concerned, you have to learn music theory, and then you have to learn the instrument as well.
All right.
So, yes.
Okay. Then I'm seeing you holding another pad, different, separate.
Okay.
That one is detached from. Yes, that one. What is?
This is the neck. This
The
is
neck.
The neck of the saxophone.
Does it
Actually,
breathe? Does it breathe?
It does.
Wow.
It does. When you
I need
play,
to
it
ask
does.
all this question because
it screams,
Yeah.
it breathes, everything.
All
The
right.
saxophone does
All
that.
right. So
yes.
So how is it being fixed? And let's get
Okay,
to
so,
let's get to see how it's been done.
It has 3 parts.
Okay, 3 parts.
This is part 1.
Okay.
The body is part 2, and then you have the bell. You have the bell. Don't worry, I will enroll you into my.
I will be glad
into my
to.
class,
I'll be happy
and
to
then
be one.
This is just a cleaner.
Okay, cleaner.
Yes, to
Wow.
just make it dry.
Okay.
You know, after playing, you breathe into it, so there would be moist and all that.
Wow, yeah.
And so this helps in drying it.
That's right.
Yes,
Okay.
and then you just fix the neck. Fix the neck, and
You're good.
don't worry, with proper training, you.
Yeah, my eyes are fixed directly.
Yes.
So
and then
I'm watching.
This is a neck strap. It just helps you hold the saxophone.
Okay.
You have the mouthpiece, you have the reed, plenty parts of the saxophone. It has
Okay.
plenty keys as well.
Okay. The keys. Are we talking about the buttons that are there or
Yes.
keys? I don't
You know,
understand.
the saxophone, the wind instrument generally has to do with closing and opening
Okay.
of the you said button, but of the keys.
Mm.
When you close certain keys, it gives you a particular note.
All
It
right.
gives you a particular sound.
Okay.
When you open, it gives you a particular sound.
Okay.
So generally, the saxophone is just an embodiment of opening and closing of keys to produce notes while you blow.
Wow. So this evening, what will you be playing for us? Like, what will you be playing for us?
All right, I'll be playing Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace.
Playing Amazing Grace.
Wow.
Playing Amazing Grace.
Wow.
Because God's grace is amazing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, viewers, let's get to hear Amazing Grace from Liberty Banyam.
All right.
Wow. You know, at the point I was already closing my eyes. Yeah, that's amazing and lovely. But you're just, the thing is very simple now. You can just, like, your fingers were just like, no, 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 no. Like, I was just
Very
saying,
simple indeed.
very simple,
Very
and
simple.
it's just that I'm afraid of holding it because I may do it better than what you just did now.
Ah, Grace, I celebrate Grace.
All right, that's Liberty Bayam. This is just part of the things that this man does at leisure, at free time. He is very good at this, and I'm super excited that we are celebrating him today. So, Liberty, I say kudos to what you're doing.
Thank you.
Quickly, I've seen people for birthday shows and surprises and stuff like that. How far have you been doing that too? Do you go for
Yes.
birthday surprises?
Yes,
You know,
I do.
but is it patronized? Is it highly patronized here?
Yes, it is. It is highly patronized.
Wow.
You know, stuffs like this just got into town.
Yeah,
Just got into town. And then I would say in the past 5 years, it wasn't well patronized.
All right.
But recently, say 2-3 years ago,
Things have changed
things
and
have
people were
changed.
getting to understand the importance of this
Of
sound.
celebrating each other. Yes. Celebrating
All right, that's very good. That's good. That's good. Now, you know, someone that is actually aspiring to be like Liberty will just conclude that the way to Liberty's level is very easy. So, Liberty, let's talk about challenges. Are there challenges in the course of this journey? Do we have some of those common things that are actually distracting, that can actually pull somebody away from actually getting this, please?
Yes, life entirely is a product of challenge. For every progress, there's a challenge that was surmounted.
Definitely.
So I would say for the saxophone, one of the challenge is time. You need time to be able to do this. Life generally needs time to make sense. So I would say major challenge for me on the sax is time. The time to rehearse, the time to create something. So time is, but then with the ability to manage time gives you an edge. Yes, sir.
Wow. And looking at Taraba State now, we have a good number of guys that are also flowing in your line.
Yes, sir.
I don't know their names, but I think you know better. Now let's talk about your uniqueness. Your uniqueness.
Yes, you know, everyone is a product of his background.
Wow.
One way or the other, your background is influential to who you are.
That's right.
So, especially in the music, you sound like who you were with or who brought you up. You understand?
That's right.
It's just like a teacher. So, all of us can't be the same because we were a product of different teachers.
Yes, that's
so I
right.
would say my teacher did a great job birthing my sound, coupled with other people I listen to.
Yeah.
Yes. So I would say I am unique because my pattern of play, I play from emotion.
Wow.
Yes. When I play, I translate my emotion into my
Into
play.
your play.
Yes. However I want you to feel, I play it that way. If I want you
So
to,
it starts from you.
Yes.
It starts from you
Yes, that's
before
the
it goes
genesis.
down to
Yes, that's the
whoever that
genesis.
is listening to you.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. That's music.
This goes a long way to tell how unique this young man is, and I am already happy that Liberty is unique. You know, you're humble, and a lot of guys have always commented and stated that, so it's not a new thing. I just have to echo it again.
Thank you.
Now, looking at the trend of things now, you made mention of the kind of persons who you listen to.
Yes, sir.
Matters a lot. It also communicates in your performances.
Yes, sir.
So right now, can we just speak about mentorship and role model? You know, most time people run away from stuff like that. People run away from mentorship. They run away from role models. They feel like, okay, I can just be on my own. In your own case, do you have mentors or you have role models? Let's look at the two.
Yes. God's servant Bishop David Oyedepo said, we go far because we climb on the shoulders
That's right.
of those who are going far. So life is easy when you have guide, you have guidance. So for music will be easy and better when you have people who put you through. You know, mentorship is just summing one's experience into instruction. What you've gone through, what took you 10 years to realize.
Yes.
You can instruct someone, and in a day you can overcome that obstacle.
That's right.
So I would say I am a product of mentorship. I am a product of role modeling.
No.
I am role modeled by Olujas. I am role modeled by Jerry Omole.
Wow.
I am role modeled by Kunle Ajayi.
Wow.
Yes.
These are Yoruba names.
Starting earlier in music,
Yeah.
I used to listen to Kunle Ajayi. You know, he works with Daddy Gio.
Yeah, that's right.
And all those. So I listen to Kenny G. I listen to Kek Wellum.
Wow.
I listen to Gerald Albright. Yes, these are people who have made landmark in the saxophone ministry. And I am a product of them as well.
Wow.
So,
That's great. Looking at what you just explained so far, it gives me no other reason than to just conclude to the fact that you are exceptionally good, and that's so amazing. Now, quickly, you know, we have young people that are aspiring to be like you. We have young people that are looking up to you, or they are still at that distance planning to come. So, they are there, maybe not getting things right the way it's supposed to be. What would be your advice to most of these young people that are aspiring to be future instrumentalists?
yes, the only advice I would have to give is know what you want, be humble to go through the process, be patient to go through the process, and be passionate to go through the process. It takes humility, it takes patience, it takes passion to be able to pull through.
All right, lest I forget, there's something you're organizing for Tarabans, all right?
Yes, sir.
It's about jazz according to worship. What's jazz according to worship all about? And tell us a little about the program. We don't have much time. We'll soon be running off this very program. So let's get to know about jazz according to worship.
Oh, well, Jazz According to Worship, aka JAW, is a program inspired by God. It's a program of worshippers, the gathering of worshippers, where we come to give God skillful praise.
Wow.
Skillful praise, skillful praise.
Skillful.
I'm very particular about that skillful.
Just the way David did.
Yes, we don't just come anyhow.
All right.
It's going to be, it's one of its kind.
Wow.
It's one of its kind. There's nothing like it. It's one of its kind. And then so far we've had two editions. The third edition is the one we'll be having on the 23rd of this month.
Okay. Where will it be taking place?
Yes, it will be taking place in stadium, the John Inyame Stadium, at the badminton court by 4:30 p.m.
All right.
4:30 p.m.
All right. I join my strength with Liberty Banyan to invite you for this very program. It's coming up on the 23rd of this very month at John Inyame Stadium, precisely badminton court. You just need to come there and have this experience, this unique experience, all right? Most of the things you've heard today and the one you've seen, a lot will be displayed that day, and you get to enjoy better, okay? So, I should have loved to ask you your best experience, because I actually asked you what's experience. Do you mind sharing? Do you have...
Yes, aside that experience,
yes,
which I wouldn't want to have again,
yes,
glory to God for grace, every other experience has been glorious. Yes, there are lessons to learn.
Wow.
So we still trust God for better experience.
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate you, and I believe, I trust that very soon, or any moment from now, we'll be hearing Liberty songs all over the state. Yes, so, all right, I want to use this medium to appreciate our viewer for staying for staying connected. Thank you so much for all you've been doing, and I want to assure you that we'll be coming your way again next week, same time, same station, to give you another package that you will want to have. All right, so always keep a date with us, as we will always bring to you amazing moments. We talk about talent. We are talent spotters, and we will spot and present them to you to see and celebrate them. Don't go anywhere looking for what we have in Taraba State. We are highly blessed. Nature's gift to the nation. That's who we are, and we must represent what we have. All right, God has given us, so we should celebrate. We should be happy. I remain Fomi Desmond, and I'm wishing you a restful night. Bye for today.
you do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark.